A nice shot of Hondo doing his thing. Hondizzle. Hey, buddy. All right, guys. Hey, welcome back. I am Jason. You guys know that. This is
the Stoker.
The Stoke. And today we're talking tools because every man loves tools, right?
You gotta love tools.
I mean, if you're fixing things, you're doing things, you're living your life, you're gonna have your hands on tools, and good quality tools are super important. And I'm not just saying the most expensive tools out there. You can go and spend hundreds and hundreds of dollars on an axe, right? $1,000 on an axe. Easy. It's not even difficult.
No.
But is it necessary?
Right.
Not always.
No.
You don't always get what you pay for. Sometimes you're just paying for the name.
Especially how often you use it.
That's right. That's right. Exactly right. Like you could get a Grand First Brooks axe that costs, what do they cost? I don't even know. I don't own one.
$200.
Yeah, let's say $200-300, whatever. Or you could get a Fiskars for like $50, and it will literally last you the rest of your life. Is the user experience the same? I don't know. Leave that in the comments. Let me know what you think. But Bill has tools with him because he's a working man. He works with his hands. He does things and stuff just like I do. And I'm curious as to see, I want to see the kind of tools that he carries around with him on a regular basis. The tools that he uses on a daily basis when he's doing the things.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take a look.
Over here.
Let's take a look.
So room in the back of the truck is...
Well, first off, this is a tool.
This is a tool.
And why did you choose this tool?
So I've been infatuated with power wagons all my life. Not only old school military ones, but even Simon & Simon drove a power wagon. If you don't know what that is, it's just because you're not old enough. Classic TV show. And I finally got to the point where I could add one and bring one home. What I love about it is obviously I got everything on it is stock, right? I haven't done anything except add radios. So I got a good winch. What you saw on the front, I can disconnect my sway bar so I can have a lot more articulation. It's good for muddy, dirty roads and off-road.
And you can haul crap.
And I can haul some crap. Not the best payload,
but it's still a tool. I mean, that's like
a great tool.
That's it. I mean, like, so I don't understand. Like when my first vehicle was a car, and then my second vehicle was a truck, and then I said to myself, why did I ever want a car? The truck is the handiest thing. Just to be able to throw crap in the back of it, haul it around from place to place is so valuable. If you don't own a truck,
you're not American.
I'm just going to go out on a limb. You're wrong.
Yeah.
Un-American and wrong.
I got a little bit of crap in the back.
Got tools and some Pelican cases and whatnot. Yeah. See, things and stuff in the back of his truck because he's a working man, and that is the way it looks. Let's check it out. Let's see what we got in here.
All right.
Let's raid Bill's truck.
Hondo's ready to go home.
Tool bag. Truck's open. That means it's time to go. Hondo thinks.
He doesn't like getting in the truck when we're at home because he doesn't like leaving home. We'll leave in a minute.
Not yet, Hondo. Oh, what do we have here?
Who doesn't need a good stinking machete?
Oh, the machete. Nice. You know I'm a machete guy.
Yeah, no.
That's my thing.
I was thinking about you. So tools I use a lot. Some of them are here, some of them aren't. But the ones that are here are the ones that are important.
Your most favorite ones?
Demo, man. There's nothing like a Sawzall to get some freaking demo done. Whether you're cutting wood, cutting metal, taking porches off. This thing...
What did we do before the Sawzall? Like, gosh, it's so handy.
It's like there wasn't a world before.
Right? Like, how did we take things apart without the Sawzall?
So amazing, man. I love it.
And the cordless ones like that are really handy.
Super handy. Yeah. Because you don't have to worry about cords reaching. You don't have to worry about it running a generator or nothing. Just straight up.
Yeah. Just get in there.
A bit box.
You gotta have bits.
You gotta have a bit box.
And don't buy the cheap bits. Spend the money, buy the nicer bits. They will last 10 times longer. The Milwaukee ones are good. What's the other one that's really good? Makita? Makita, like STX or something like that. Those last forever. Don't get the cheap bits.
No, don't do cheap bits.
Yeah. What else you got?
Got some spray foam.
Gotta have spray. What did we do before spray foam?
Dude, this stuff is so amazing, and I would only ever recommend using window and door because it's closed cell, which means water's not going to penetrate. If it's an open cell, it is not going to give you a 100% seal. But man, you talk about fixing stuff around the house, whether you're working on dormers, windows, or whatever, this stuff is the bomb shizzle.
It's cool to fill a balloon with that too.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it is.
we got an impact.
These little impact drivers are this is probably one of my most used tools right there.
Yeah.
I use the little impact drivers for everything. I use them as I put drill bits in there.
Yeah, absolutely.
The speed chuck thing is so nice, so handy. I use it 99% of the time if I need a drill. I don't get the regular drill.
Yeah. The old multi-tool.
Again, what did we do before this thing?
Like, we used chisels, right? And we were cavemen.
Yeah.
And it's important to know how to use a chisel.
Yeah.
But this thing just makes such quick work.
Yeah. And sometimes it's just impossible to get to something without that.
Yeah. And even if you need to do something more finer work, you can get smaller blades and still install doors and hinges and all the good stuff. Like, come on. Got a hammer, 28 ounce. This is a wrecking beast. Don't use this for fine work. As you can see, you will not just leave a quarter.
It's the beater.
Yeah, this is a beater.
Yeah.
Like, this is the stuff Misery's made of.
Right.
Got the old flashlight.
Handy to have a flashlight.
Do you
use a headlamp much when you're working?
No.
You just use the flashlight.
Yeah, or sunlight.
Yeah,
I prefer sunlight.
Sunlight is preferred. But I typically use my little I don't have it in my pocket right now, but my little flashlight, and I clip it on the bill of my hat.
Yeah, no, super handy.
And I've got a headlamp in my truck, and I use that as well, so you can have hands free and that kind of stuff.
Yeah.
And the flashlight, I never thought a flashlight was necessary until I started carrying one, and I was like, wow.
Oh my gosh, what did I do before?
What did I do before the flashlight? Yeah. But anyway, carry on.
Got some drill bits. Standard.
Again, get the good drill bits, spend the money, buy the good drill bits, and don't waste your money on the cheap ones.
This dude is...
Tell me about this.
Amazing. You want to wreck something apart? You need some kind of a pry bar. You need a wrecking tool. But having an articulating head so that you can change the angle in what you're dealing with.
I do not have one of these.
This thing is...
Is this going to change my life?
This is a life-changing tool.
Wow, who makes that?
This particular one is a Crescent.
And what's it called? Do you know?
Yes.
Rotating head, bezel,
yes.
breaker, bar, apparatus. The flat bar.
Got the old flat bar, right?
Yep.
It's a classic staple. Got torpedo level.
Torpedo level is always good.
Always good to have.
Tight spaces.
Yeah. Some dikes or diagonal cutters. Right.
Nice.
Dad, the dog's following me around.
Yeah, he is.
That's Hondo's following you?
Yep, he followed me upstairs, now down here, and then he followed me over there.
Hondo's a cool dog.
He is a good doggy.
Yep.
This little dude is pretty handy, right?
Tell me what this is.
You know, it's just a wrench. It's like a dinosaur. But then it has a big mouth. And can kind of lock in, right?
Nice.
Or it has a small mouth.
Nice. Right? I like it.
I like it.
Yep. And these are the DeWalt brand?
Yeah, this is DeWalt.
I was been meaning to get the Nipex. I don't have any yet.
Yeah.
But I'm probably going to go ahead and buy some of those because they are a force multiplier. But I have some just like these pretty much. I think mine are a Crescent brand.
Yeah. They're good stuff. Got some regular lineman pliers, right?
Yep.
Got some blades.
Gotta have blades, spare blades and stuff.
Got the old chalk box, and this one, I've been meaning to pull it out of my tool bag and replace it with my other one because this one, as you can see, is red. And if you know anything about red chalk, you know it doesn't come off of anything. So if you're doing some demo work, like it's fine, but red chalk will not come off. Use blue.
Blue chalk.
Speed square?
Gotta have a speed square.
Gotta have speed square.
Yep. Do you like the small one like that or the big ones?
I use both.
Yeah.
In my kit bag, I keep a small one. In the trucks, we keep bigger ones, and we use all of them. Especially, if you're working with 8x8s, like having a big one is huge.
Pretty nice, yeah.
Got some line. Can do so many things with the line. Keeping things square. making a makeshift plumb bob. All kinds of good stuff. You can do that. Some multi-tool blades. Got some 550 cord.
You just never know.
Got half of a strap.
A pencil floating around in there.
Oh, yeah, I got
gotta have pencils.
Pencils and
markers
pins
and whatnot.
Stud finder.
Yep.
Beep, 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 beep.
Found it.
It works. Some wire strippers.
Yep.
Good pair of shears. Like being able to cut some stuff is super handy to have.
Scissors.
Other wire strippers. These are my older ones. These are the bomb chisel.
Klein tools are good.
Yeah, man. And I think a couple screwdrivers. Don't use them often, but they're there when you need them. And I think that's probably about it.
That's your go bag. Your go get work done grab bag.
What? Tell me I didn't do it! Come on! The blue chalk is there! And so the really good thing about, you know, my old school chalk box on this one is you do have a tip. So
it's plumb bob.
Makeshift plumb bob, baby.
Yeah, right on. It's perfect. Is that a wrap?
Well, that's all that I have.
So that's a wrap. Yeah, that's fantastic. So these are the most used go-to tools that Bill has on him and uses them every single day for the most part. And I would have to agree with his choices here. That's hard to beat. Go look at my tools. Yeah, let's go look at my tools before it pours down the rain. Now, so you want to throw those away?
Yeah, in case it rains.
Yeah. Hondo, how's life, buddy? How are things? He's ready to go.
Does he know how to do any tricks?
Does he do tricks? We don't know.
No tricks.
Alton,
He
shake.
sits.
Shake. Okay.
He downs.
He downs.
Shake. Okay.
Do you down? Do you down, Hondo?
Alonzo.
Center punches are handy, you know.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, nail sets, center punches, yeah. Those are definitely handy.
I'm trying to think of any other, like, things I use all the time.
Something will probably come to you when you're looking through my crap.
Yeah.
So we're going to head out to most of my go-to tools. I keep in a big black bin that's in the back of my truck currently. And I've got tools scattered everywhere.
Yeah.
I got tools scattered in my truck. I've got tools scattered in the barn and over. I'm doing a project on this side of the creek, and I've got tools at a buddy's house that we're working on. I got tools all over the place, and it becomes kind of a nuisance to track them all down. And I end up having like duplicates of stuff because just for convenience sake. I'm thinking about spray painting like my tools pink or something, so no one wants them, and so no one will pick them up.
I mean, I'll take them.
Yeah, well, of course you will. But I'm gonna, easily identifiable type thing. Working through 1,000 gallons of oil right there. It's happening. It's a really messy, big process. All right, you're in charge of that.
Gotcha.
All right, let's see what we got in here.
Is your truck so tall to make you feel bigger?
I'm compensating. Definitely compensating. All right, so
the Husky bag.
Yeah, similar to what Bill's got going on. I got kind of a grab bag that it's not organized at all at the moment, but it's here. So yeah, this is my go-to bag. Like if a buddy said, "Hey man, my house is falling down, I need you," I'd be ready to rock. This is the stuff that I would need. I build literally everything out of 3-inch deck screws. You see these right there? That's it. 3-inch deck screws.
And they're cheap.
And they're super cheap. Yeah, it's like $120 for this box, maybe a little less.
Yeah.
But anywho, that's what I build the world out of, right there. 3-inch deck screws. If you can't build it with that, I'm not interested. And then in here, this is where I keep my bits and bobs and stuff.
Yeah.
So, all the miscellaneous bits and whatnot, miscellaneous hardware and screws and things and stuff, all my drill bits, even these big masonry ones like that. Baby. Keep that in there. This is the ones. These right here. If you're going to buy bits, I'm telling you, buy those right there. They're Makita XPS. Get those. Those last forever.
No strippage?
No, man. If you use like let's say the ones that come with your screws.
Right, yeah.
Those are gone in like 10 screws and they're useless. But if you get these, they last forever.
That's a 30?
Yeah. 225 is
you gotta find a green one in there for a 225.
Greens.
I say 225 all the time. I never say T. I only say 2.
225?
Because I'm weird.
Yeah, you are weird. But anyway, there's that. What are the chickens freaking out about? Oh, heads up.
Hundo. There's a hundo.
There. Let's go see let's investigate real quick. They're losing their minds over here. What is happening? What's with the noise? Shush. I mean, honestly, what's going on? I don't see a problem. Everybody, we're cool. Relax. Anyway, back to work.
When we're done, I have another tool in my truck that you're gonna love.
Okay, let's check it out. All right, so, yeah, so there's that. This is super important. That goes everywhere. Now here's my go-to kind of bag that I got miscellaneous tools in.
Where's my tape measure?
Yeah, you don't have a tape measure? You gotta have a tape measure.
I didn't even have that yet with me yesterday.
I was a Stanley Fat Max man. I've recently converted.
Yeah, they don't make Fat Maxes like they
used to. Yeah, and this little wire clip doesn't wear holes in your pockets as bad as the other ones. Right. So yeah, the Fat Max right here. This one's.
I don't use magnetic. You know they have the magnetic ones. I hate them.
Bunch of crap gets stuck.
Always gets stuck.
And then you got like at least a 1/16 of an inch that's gonna throw you off. But anyway, this one right here. Why this one? Because you can do this when you're working by yourself. So handy to be able to do that. Broke it 160. 13.5 feet.
Boom.
Yeah, you can't do that with like your little skinny one.
No.
So, if you're working by yourself, that's the handiest thing ever. Speed square. Hammy. I only use S-wing hammers.
Not East Wing?
East Wing? S-wing? S-wing.
S-wing.
I only use these if I'm breaking things and I have to do demo work. I use this one. It's like I don't know.
It's nice and long too.
24 ounce or something. I don't know what it is. But anyway, but this is the one that I use 99% of the time. It's like a...
No, that's great.
16 ounce?
Yeah.
Maybe? That's one I use for everything. And I have 2 of them. That's weird. Anyway, I got that. This little you can say what you want about Ryobi tools. Say what you want. This thing has driven a ton of these screws. And when I say a ton, I'm exaggerating a little, but like I would say 1,000 pounds of screws this guy has driven with no problem.
Nice.
So there's that. A laser level.
Yes.
What did we do before laser levels? Gosh, it's so handy to have a laser level. Just to shoot a straight line somewhere is a game changer.
No, it is awesome. We started jacking up this house.
Yeah.
And we have it's right down on the lake, so we got to jack this thing up 4 freaking feet. It's a 2-story house, and I'm using a laser level so I can make sure that we jack up the entire, because we got like 30 freaking hydraulic jacks that we're using to bring this thing up. It's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's cool.
Fantastic.
Yeah, they're the handiest thing ever. Best thing since sliced bread.
Literally.
That's right. I've got some blades for my multi-tool.
Yes.
For my finish tool, whatever you want to call it.
Would you ever use a wood blade on metal?
I'd be lying if I said I have never done that.
But would
I
you
wouldn't
ever
want
advise
to
it?
No, I wouldn't advise it.
No, they don't last.
No, they get burned up pretty fast, and they're pretty expensive. Those blades are not cheap. A flat bar like that one. This is not my favorite bar, but it's a decent one. My favorite one I think is in there.
What would you do for a Klondike bar?
I don't like Klondike bars that much.
I don't either.
Yeah, they're not my favorite. A chisel, just a beater chisel.
Maybe over 1 inch. Nice.
That's about 1 inch. Yeah, a 1 inch chisel, just a beater chisel.
So much you can do with a chisel.
It's not that sharp, but it's sharp enough to do the things and to break things and split stuff apart. Anyway, that's what I have. A plethora of batteries.
Nice.
Lots of string. Lots of string in there. My tools are not organized, guys. Yeah. I apologize. I apologize for my lack of organization. This, my friends, is a handy tool. This is a cat's paw, a nail puller. It's got other names as well. But this thing is super handy. If you're trying to pull nails out of a stubborn board, and this gets it. This does the work. You can just pound it into the board itself and pull that nail out of there. Really, really handy tool right there.
Absolutely.
Yeah. What else? More batteries.
Nice.
Chalk box, chalk line right there. Red.
That's all good.
Clippy do.
No,
for things,
those are awesome.
Things and stuff, holding stuff. And then I've got, this right here is pretty handy. Yeah, it's a scraper kind of multi-tool.
Yeah, so much you can do with them.
A bottle opener.
Yeah.
If you're thirsty. So got that. Drink. Yeah, and then on the outsides here, I just keep screwdrivers and such. This is a number 2 Phillips flathead screwdriver.
Yep, most common.
Always needing that. Pencils. A crescent wrench. Always needing that. Drywall.
Yep. Nice.
Saw.
Yeah.
Chainsaw tool.
You bet.
Always needing that for things.
I love the fat pencils.
Yes, the round ones.
Yes.
I like the round ones. I prefer those. Another screwdriver. I've got some fencing pliers, old school ones. You like those?
Yeah, man.
Those are nice. I like those. Are my favorite.
What's your most favorite tool?
Out of here?
Yeah. Like none. Nice.
Yeah. If I had to pick one.
Yeah.
I could solve a lot of problems with this.
Yeah, you can.
Yeah, if I had to pick one of these tools, my most used tools, probably that. That's my 3 most used tools if I had to guess off the top of my head. But yeah, there's that. And then I keep my bigger crap in here. This is handy. This is a solar light.
Yeah.
I keep this in the back of my truck.
Oh, yeah.
So it just stays here and it stays charged always.
Right.
I never have to charge it. And then it does this little dealy here and it turns into a lantern.
No way.
And it lights up the back of my truck and does the things. So it's pretty cool, right?
Yeah.
Thought that's
pretty
kind of
cool.
nice. Anyway, moving on. Real quickly, I'll show you the gist of what's in here. 2-foot level.
Yes.
If I'm going to use a level, it's almost always this one. Big projects, little projects. I mean, the torpedo level's handy between small spaces. The big 6-footers or whatever are nice for accuracy, but this, if you're just going to buy one, get a 2-footer. Big square, really nice for bigger projects.
Good frame and square.
Yeah, really nice. This skill saw is so good. I really like this DeWalt skill saw. It's just so handy. I've got a corded one too that's probably in here. Yep. I've had this one for years and years. Yeah. And I love it. But this is so convenient.
Yeah, corded's great. You're cutting through, a lot of PT or something. But...
Yep. I got the big Mambo Jambo Makita Sawzall here.
Right.
If I'm going to be doing some demo work, this thing...
We're going to do some demo work.
It charges. It does not stop. It just keeps going. Got to have a caulk gun.
Yep.
Got to have a caulk gun. Here's my finish tool, or my oscillator. Me and my buddy called this the McJigger, because we couldn't remember what it was called one day, and we were like, the McJigger thing. This is it. Super handy. Yeah. I like Makita tools, and that's what I've got. So there's that. What else is in here? Stand by. I got a router in here. I almost never use a router, but it's in here. Staple gun, check. That pretty much sums it up. That's the gist of my tools that I grab when I need to go get things done. Now, I'm not talking bushcrafty things, and I'm not talking about heading off into the wilderness. I'm talking about fixing stuff and things. Life things. If the roof's got a leak or the truck breaks down and stuff, I've got obviously wrenches and ratchets and stuff like that in the side compartment over here. That's the beauty. I'll show you that real quick. Come on over. Okay. Got it? Mm-hmm. The beauty of this big Mambo Jambo Jumbo truck with all the compartments is I can keep a lot of stuff in here, which is really nice. Everything from a fan to ratchets, wrenches, like a tool roll. I got, all the things and stuff right there kind of falling apart. Yeah. Ratchet socket set right there for more mechanical type issues that I might deal with. WD-40s and duct tapes and chargers and things and whacking a reel.
You gotta whack them
when you really need to whack a thing.
I like that one.
Yeah, it's a nice little, I think it's a 2-pound sledge. Camping gear and such. Miscellaneous. Ratchet straps and stuff. Citronella candle when the bugs are biting. Some retrieval gears in there. We're getting rained on, so I'll hurry. Closing. And the truck itself is a tool, right?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, it moves things, it hauls things.
Keeps you dry. It's the biggest backpack I own is my truck.
You want to know what a really handy thing that a lot of guys don't carry? Bucket. Sometimes you need a bucket.
Sometimes you need a bucket.
Yeah.
Water.
There's that. And 5 gallons of water in there. Chairs, miscellaneous other tools. Here's some camp tools. I got a machete in here somewhere. I got an axe. I got an axe, and my absolute
There it
favorite
is.
tool in the world is that right there.
Nice.
Yep. Camp supplies and such and
More
stuff.
water.
Yeah, water and cooking things. That's it. And there, that's pretty much it. Let's get out of the rain. Yeah. Hold on. All right, guys, it's pouring down rain. And it's fun to talk about survival tools and your ultimate bushcraft knife and the things. But in reality, the things that we use the most are those tools right there.
Yep.
That's the stuff that I'm grabbing on a daily basis for anything and everything from, you know, around my house or somebody else's house, or if Bill needs a hand with something, that's what I've got, and that's what I'm going to show up with those tools so I can help get the job done.
Yeah.
And if you don't have those tools, you're going to be less likely to be of use.
Absolutely.
That's just as simple as it. And I'm not saying you need to go out if you're new to this kind of stuff and you're kind of just, maybe you're a younger guy and you're just starting to acquire some tools. I'm not saying go out right now and buy all that stuff, because that would be very expensive and not very smart. But you should start with some of the basics. Hammer and tape measure, impact driver, a square, that kind of stuff. Start with that stuff, and then you'll expand, and learn how to use them, more importantly, and then expand from there. But that pretty much wraps it up. You got anything to add?
No, man. You stay stoked.
Stay stoked, my friends. Thumbs up, subscribe, please, if you haven't done so already. Leave us a comment. Any comment will do. Tell me what your most used tool is. That's the comment I want for today's video, and I can't wait to see you on the next one.
All right.